Scientists have an axe to grind with God. They just don't like it. In my last video, I have someone that's popping up that just doesn't like the fact that there are people going to be in darkness and God pushes them down. So the fact is that Genesis 4 has a very peculiar verse, and that is Genesis 1:4. And God seeth the light that good. So if God created the light that we see in Genesis, in the beginning of God's preparing the heavens and the earth hath existed waste and void, and darkness on the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God fluttering on the face of the waters, and God saith, let light be. Okay, we got light now. And light is, and here's the collapse of the wave, here it comes, and God seeth the light. There's your first observer. This would not really make sense 4,000 years ago. But in quantum physics today, this is straight up telling all the scientists and quantum physics banners, science banners, no God banners, that God is saying, hey, this is my show. I'm in charge. I'm the first observer. Now, being with the first observer in quantum, one of the arguments would be is that he has to look away. God has to look away from time to time, for this to work. I'm going to get to that. And that's very juicy. And God seeth the light and is good, and God separateth between the light, relativity, and darkness, quantum. And God calleth the light day, and the darkness he calleth night. So when I'm going back and forth with this guy in my last video, in the comments, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see the forest for the trees because the trees are in the way. That why would God need it to see the light and, say it's good? Why would he need to say, God is saying the light is good, but he doesn't mention anything about the darkness. So where do we find this? At the cross. What do we find at the cross? That God does not speak to those if people, does not speak to those atheists, and does not speak to the Jews. And the Jews you can consider as people who are lying. So it's not like just Jews, it's liars, because there's only truth and lies. So it's the truth and lies is the distinction here at the cross. So God seeth the light and is good. God didn't say nothing about the darkness. Jesus did not talk to the thief who first said, if thou be Christ, save